Looking at photos of Instagram influencers, it's easy to get jealous. All of them seem to have perfect skin, perfect bodies, and perfect hair, while you're stuck with a pimple in the middle of your forehead and a messy lock of hair that just won't stay down no matter what. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end, as today we will be exposing fake influencers, brands, and celebs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Instagram versus reality. The truth behind Instagram photos. We all know that most people share an idealized version of themselves on social media, cherry-picking only the best images, thoughts, and experiences to share with the world. But some Instagram celebrities have taken this concept to the extreme. They bombard their followers with photoshopped images that are so far from reality that they can sow seeds of doubt in some people's minds, leading them to strive for unrealistic body image at great cost to their self-esteem and mental health. It's no secret that Instagram is the highlight reel of life, but it doesn't hurt to be reminded from time to time. Enter the Instagram versus reality trend. The idea is that by showing the outtakes as well as the winning shots, influencers can remind their followers that no one looks perfect all the time, and that for every glamorous shot there are 20 that get discarded because the angle was unflattering, the wind blew your skirt up, or a dog pooped in the background. While some influencers and celebrities appear to have forgotten what the original point of these posts was meant to be, there are plenty of others who regularly share genuinely brilliant Instagram versus reality snaps. The dirty truth behind it all. Those perfect celebrity pics you see on Instagram are far from the casual snaps they appear to be. Take hours of makeup, flattering poses, and all kinds of editing take place before these everyday shots are uploaded onto social media. Luckily, some people see the problems in this and are trying to uncover the fakery that goes on behind the scenes of infamous Instagram photos. Last week, we featured Swiss blogger The Truth Is Not Pretty, who posts honest, real images side by side with ones that have been given the Instagram treatment. This time, we have an amusing and quite shocking video by YouTube star Ethan Klein, who exposes the ugly truth behind some of the more famous influencers. I can't get over the difference. Don't believe what you see on Instagram, folks. Delivered with his usual comedic flair, Ethan skewers the obvious trickery that some of these influencers get up to on a regular basis in their Instagram posts. It all goes to show that everything you see online has to be taken with a pinch of salt, and under no circumstances should you compare yourself unfavorably to these people. They are not what they want you to think they are. Away from the buffed and polished images that we are presented with daily, it can actually be refreshing to see the human side of the famous people that we admire. Social media originally gave us this opportunity to look behind the curtain. Sadly, though, most social media accounts of celebrities are now run by teams of advisors and managers who don't allow anything to be shown unless it has been carefully vetted first. Because while we admire, respect, and even idolize some celebrities, setting high expectations for ourselves, we somehow crave some reassurance that they are human too. It helps us to relate to them on a deeper level, we suppose. Magazines with headlines screaming Cameron Diaz without makeup or Beyoncé's acne problem always sell well because they give people a little peek behind the perfectly curated curtain. But perhaps it would be easier if there was less fakery, illusion, and lies in the first place. The detrimental consequences. The strive to look as perfect as these made-up Instagram influencers can even lead to some serious psychological concerns, such as self-esteem issues, and completely distort views of reality, especially in the feeble teenage minds. So we always remember the models on Instagram don't always look that perfect, and the reality is often bleaker than they'd like to show. Some of the perfect pictures you see on Instagram couldn't be further from reality. It's all about the angle, lighting, makeup, and of course, Photoshop. However, not everyone is pretending to be what they are not on Instagram, and some are pretty open about the effort they put into their pics, like Kim Britt, whose Instagram versus reality pics set the internet ablaze recently. A genuine dose of reality. Just like Britt, here are some other really genuine influencers that are not afraid to flaunt the reality behind Instagram. Chessie King. The London-based King, 25, is never afraid to show her followers that, as glamorous as you can look and as fabulous as life can seem, it's certainly not that way all the time. Her Instagram account is devoted to breaking up your perfect feed, and she does this by proudly posting photos of herself from angles that many people wouldn't dream of making public. Think bum dimples, sweaty faces, and even stomach rolls. King regularly uses the hashtag #DearBody. Thank you to encourage her followers to appreciate their bodies for everything they do, rather than how they look. Karina Irby. Irby has her main Instagram account at @KarnIrby, and then her raw one for a little less seriousness in your Instagram. On her raw account, the Australian influencer and bikini designer posts outtakes and less flattering angles from behind the scenes of the more polished shots that make up her main account, serving up a perfect reminder that for every glossy, glamorous shot, there's one with 3 chins. She also talks about relatable issues that many people don't touch on Instagram. Case in point, a recent picture of Irby cradling her bloated stomach with the caption, "Me waiting for my period to arrive like Ryan Major." I want to show that photos people see on Instagram, especially from influencers, aren't ever really real. The Amsterdam-based Major told Insider's Darcy Schaub. The 26-year-old influencer posts outtakes and bloopers alongside perfect images, and says that even though she was originally nervous about doing so and feared being considered a fraud, she found people actually loved it. "I feel like I found my voice through this project, and I want to keep building a community around this that builds on the positive message," Schaub said. Sara Puto, 23, regularly reminds her followers how much a change of pose can alter how you look. The Finnish influencer posts side-by-side images, taken seconds apart, but in which one is posed and the other isn't. Sometimes, however, Puto just posts a reality photo, without the Instagram version next to it. She said in a recent post, "I'm used to posting Instagram versus reality posts, and not just the reality. It gave me a sense of security to have the Instagram version of me next to the reality one. So today, I'm just posting a reality." I think being more transparent about falsities in photos helps you realize that the people in these seemingly perfect posts don't look like that all of the time, Puto said of why people liked her posts. "We see this false reality and try to obtain it, often forgetting that what we already have is amazing," Puto said. "These images are not a realistic depiction of bodies and the diversity of people in society," Puto said. "We shouldn't feel the need to change in order to love ourselves." Victoria Spence. "I just want every woman to feel good about themselves," says Spence, who's based in Manchester, UK, in her Instagram bio. "While it's amazing to post your best self, if you're truly online to help people, it's important to get real," Spence, 24, told Insider. "When a follower can turn on Instagram to see you chatting away about how you get a camel toe in your gym leggings, but you own it anyway, or how you've just tried on a pair of mom jeans from last year, which now fit as a rather tight skinny jean, but weight gain happens, it helps people feel better about themselves, knowing nobody is perfect and they're not alone." Vanja Wikström. The Swedish influencer Wikström uses the hashtag #Let'sKeepItReal to encourage her followers to show their reality, as well as their Instagram side. She posts photos of herself, her family, food, and her home, like many influencers, but is sure to throw in a dose of unfiltered outtakes from time to time. Malin Bjork. The Swedish personal trainer Bjork regularly posts side-by-side pictures showing how a change of lighting or angle can alter a person's appearance. While a lot of fitness influencers feel they can post only photos that fit in with an outdated idea of how healthy should look, Bjork's photos remind people that you can have cellulite, stretch marks, and bum dimples and still be fit and strong. Kim Britt. Britt mocks Instagrammers for their often ridiculous photo setups and adds what the real-life equivalent would actually entail. The Swiss influencer's account is called "The Truth Is Not Pretty," where she shows that, for example, puppies are cute, but you still have to clean up their poop, scarves can look great in the wind, but sometimes they blow in your face, and more often than not, baths aren't glamorous, and it's actually just awkward trying to shave the backs of your legs. With that, we end today's video. Don't forget to join in another time for more of such interesting content.